Welcome to 1111.
Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Because
What happened?
it's frozen. The video is frozen.
Take two.
And let me say, get our anchor family on.
Let's
try to get this. Hopefully nobody will
look,
call.
we have a viewer. We can definitely, we're not frozen.
No. The video that introduces the show.
Oh, okay.
So, good morning.
Buenos dias.
You have just joined 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mao.
Jen and Mo.
And today,
when people call you Mo, I go, who is that? Who's Mo?
Excuse me, that is my coffee.
Oh, yes, it was on my side.
Your coffee.
Your coffee was on my side. Hello.
And
hello. Let's go to the chat
we
can see who's here.
The chatty boo.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
How annoying. Yes.
All right, here we go, ladies
hello,
and gents.
Glenn Larry in the house.
Glenn Larry. Ahora
lejos. All right.
And why'd you decide to go so low?
You know, because it's just a better view.
Is it?
Yeah, because look.
Aesthetically, you like the aesthetics?
Yeah, because look at this. Oh, yeah, no. No. Okay, maybe here. Right there. What do you think? Yeah, no. And maybe here.
Well,
and then we
there
can
you go.
scoot
It's
over.
better because we're looking.
Scoot over, Rover.
Oh, Rover.
Scoot over, Rover. There we go.
So good
That's
morning.
better.
Good morning, everybody. Let's
another
start.
Scoot over.
If I do, I'm going to go into that little block of.
What do you mean?
I think it's perfect.
One more. Just a little inch more. 1 inch more. We can do this. There you go.
So today you're joining us for Truth Tuesday.
Truth Tuesday. And
Martes de verdad.
Sí, we got Vivi Duarte from Miami. Hello, beautiful Vivian.
¿Cómo está Viviana? ¿Dónde la ves?
Right here on Instagram.
Ah, bueno.
She saved my life when I was preparing for my dream to become an actress. She helped me take care of my baby sister.
Which you have done. Yes,
we
You've
did.
You've been a working actress for what?
You and Natalia and Lucy, your mom, were part of my team to support me.
I like how it's yo.
So grateful.
Yo.
Always in my heart. I love you guys so much.
So today, like I said, it's Truth Tuesday. You may ask us anything regarding our marriage, parenting, acting,
I keep
producing.
daring people to dare me, but nobody wants to dare me. I like to play Truth or Dare.
I'll dare you later. Baby.
Glenn Larry, I love that. We got to give Glenn a huge applause because he has decided to make my own films. They're small, but it's something.
Hey, listen.
There's no small film.
Because once you start doing a film, it becomes a big project.
Yes,
and
exactly.
We've been doing films for over 10 years. As you can see, our first
feature film after school.
But we started with web series, right? We started with 10-minute web series that
episodes,
were,
exactly.
As small as the
Even
project
if it's
is,
1 minute long,
it's the same intention that goes into making a film. That's why I tell people, man, if you already got $30,000 in the bank and you're going to spend that on your short, you might as well do the feature.
Exactly.
Because you're going to hire the same people. Mm-hmm. You might as well figure out a way to do the feature because you can do it.
Absolutely.
If you really, that's
if you have the right people on your team.
Right.
So, absolutely.
And has become sort of our calling card on how to get things done. Our specialty. Though we have moved.
David is back. He says, I'm back. Yippee.
¿Dónde está?
Get to see you guys. Mr. Yeager.
Sounds like I'm about to drink some beer. So in case you're wondering,
in the house, it says Motivational Monday on the yellow title bar.
We're having problems today.
It does,
it's the restream.
Am I as yellow as I look on screen?
Probably because it's so bright.
That
It's all right. It's all right.
Before. All right, let's get
there it
angel
goes.
cards. All right.
It's Restream. Something's up with the Restream today. Everything's very, very slow.
I'm back.
Our video didn't play.
It's
so
okay.
It's all right.
I've got a certificate for 2 short films I made. Awesome, Glenn. I love that.
Where?
I got a certificate for 2 short films I made. I love that.
Beautiful.
Glenn, where are you? Are you in LA or where are you in the world? And David says, I want to make a movie about small movies with small movie money, $2.
you know, David, what it
now
takes to make a low budget films, you know?
Yes,
but you know, we love making films.
Yes, it's our passion.
It's our passion. We love acting in films and we love making them.
Yes,
we
exactly.
truly do. Independent filmmaking is still alive and well everywhere in the world.
It definitely is. And when I went to Sundance, not Sundance, when I went to Cannes, and I think, David, you've been there too. That to me was the biggest aha moment of realizing that filmmaking is such a worldly thing, and the passion that so many people from all over the world have the same passion, and seeing films from so many different countries and just meeting so many filmmakers. It was such a beautiful experience for me just to see that. And it just opened up my perspective of Hollywood, because yes, Hollywood is the Mecca. Hollywood is where you want to go. But you know what? There's filmmakers all over the world, and there's so many beautiful films made all over the world, as y'all know. But really going to Cannes, it just like solidifies it. It's just like this big, like, whoa.
Well, we also did, as some of you know already, we produced a film, COVID-19 Sins and Virtues, where with Alejandro Mendoza, El Bonito, we call him. He came up with this concept, and part of the concept was only everybody has to be in quarantine. Everybody was already on.
Well, we were in lockdown, so that was a challenge during lockdown.
And only what you have at home, meaning only your cell phone, no professional cameras. Right. Whatever you have at hand that you can produce your short, and everybody did it, and you see 14 filmmakers come up with 10-minute shorts that became the anthology, and you see everybody being unstoppable in the midst of this. So it became about, how do we make this for as least as possible with what we have at home? Yeah,
it was amazing.
And everybody had to produce it, direct it, act in it, and write it.
Write the story.
So that was the homework.
Around the sins and virtues.
And just the people that were in the house.
Exactly. And each filmmaking group picked either a sin or a virtue. So you needed to create, part of the challenge is creating your story around that sin or virtue. Yeah. Really cool.
And the only thing that we outsourced, only because we are also teaching, we outsourced the editing,
You didn't want to do it. You didn't want to take that on. I kind of did, but then you're like, no, let's not. And then I agreed with
ladies and gentlemen.
So, let's see. No, we would have probably still been editing. Yeah. So Glenn is in Sacramento. We met through Zoom for Futures Explorer. Oh, Glenn, that's fantastic. Yes, I remember the Futures Explorer. That was such a wonderful interview, and it was so great to speak to you and all of your classmates. I love it, Glenn. Keep going, and keep creating your content, because
listen, when people say
the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it.
There's this project that I've been
it's repetition
doing for years, and I go, where is it? And they haven't done it. I'm like, stop talking about it and get it done. And they go, well, I don't have the money.
Do it.
You're talking to somebody, to 2 people who've been doing it, and we had lack of money. We didn't have a lack of motivation, and
it's not about the resources. It's about how resourceful are you, right?
That's it. Tony Robbins.
Baby. So, Mami, yo también te extraño mucho. She says,
Mami,
extraño demasiado. I love you too, Mami. Okay, so let's get our angel cards. Do you want to pick the angel cards, or do you want to pick fairy?
Let me do the angel.
All right.
I like the angels. Doesn't mean I don't like the fairies.
Why, do you feel like a fairy if you pick the fairy card?
Ready? And
Archangel
Michael is here
Archangel
with
Michael.
us. So for the podcast family, we have just picked Archangel Michael as the card.
Okay,
that we will focus on today. Shuffle. I did some shuffling before the show. And in case you're wondering, by the way, amigos,
ancient ancestor in the house. Ooh, I love that. Ancient ancestor.
Ooh,
have you guys got any new gigs?
Yes, we have.
Were just talking about
COVID-19.
It's an anthology that is now in sound.
Jennifer just finished working on Bosch as an actress.
Oh yes, of course.
And I just finished doing an episode of NCIS LA. I did an AT&T commercial, a PSA for a health company, and yes, and I've
done several stage readings, play readings, which has been a lot of fun for me because that was a goal of mine this year to get back on stage for theater. And it just fell in my lap virtually. So, yay!
And we produced our short, which is part of the anthology.
Exactly.
So not only did we produce the COVID-19, but we also produced our short, which is part of the anthology with our little darling.
Right here. Our little girl who is the big star.
She is the big star of our short. Very talented.
Método.
She's method.
She's in the middle of school, so she's asking. She needs help.
I'll get the computer.
You'll get the computer? Right. Okay,
ask your tia, mi amor. Ask your tia right there. She can help you.
But if you want to bring it, we can do it. We can do it.
Okay, ready? And here.
This is all the best multitasking. This is multitasking at its best.
See how we finish each other's sentences? This is how we finish each other's sentences.
All right, and what do the fairies want to?
Glenn also wants a card, so do two. One for the community, and then one for Glenn.
Okay. New location. And just let me know which stack you want, Glary.
Glary. We're going to change your name to Glary.
Yes, you can have a card. Just let me know. Do you want a fairy card or an angel card?
You want to know something cool? I was actually born in Davis, California. So I went to high school. I went to junior high and high school in Davis. I graduated in the class of 1987. But I was born in Davis, and when I was 2 years old, our parents decided to go back to Colombia for 10 years. So I lived in Colombia. So I learned how to speak Spanish first, and then came back to Davis, California back in 1982. Mm-hmm. So we are neighbors. So I spent a lot of time in Sacramento, California. My dad owned a restaurant called the Saddleback. In old Sacramento.
That's
for many years.
So he wants an angel card.
He wants an angel card?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do Mr. Glenn. All right. Here we go, Glenn.
I want to pick.
You want to pick for Glenn?
Okay.
Glenn,
Juliana will pick it for you.
All right. Here we go, Glenn. New love.
New love. All right.
Isn't this what we got for you the last time, Glenn?
Not sure.
Glenn,
no, I don't think so.
I have a feeling that's what we. Remind me, Glenn, if that's what we picked for you the last time, because it seems like it was.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do this. So we got Archangel, new love, and new lessons.
All right, so Archangel Michael, el Arcángel Miguel, Archangel Michael. Let's see. This powerful archangel is with you right now. He gives you courage and helps release you from the effects of fear. Through this card, Archangel Michael is making his presence known to you. He is the symbol of true courage, stemming from knowing that God's love is the only power there is. Michael is letting you know that as you make changes in your life and as you encounter challenges, you are safe and secure. God and the angels help you stay true to yourself during trying times. Have heart-to-heart discussions with Michael from Michael often. Have heart-to-heart discussions with Michael often. Pour out all of your concerns to him. Don't worry about overburdening him. Michael, like all of the archangels, is able to be with everyone simultaneously who needs him. He has no limitations of time or space, so he can help you and others concurrently.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
Let's talk a little bit about, what it is that you're doing with your time during this pandemic, during this, what we call COVID bonus that Michael Bethwitt talks about. Is how are you managing your time? How are you using this time? Are you being a victim in the world, or are you being a leader in the world? Answer this. Where do you fall? Where do you think you're falling? And if you're falling into the victimish mentality, ask yourself why. Right? We know that the first, hi baby.
Hi.
We know that the first 2 weeks were rough. The first 2 weeks, and we decided to pivot. And Jen came up with the show, which also helped us to sort of align where we were emotionally with all this, and we started just sharing. And
right. So we're in this together, and so, oh wow, we just started chatting, and we didn't do our. Everybody, get into our magical elevator right now.
Excuse me.
Get into our magical
it's
elevator.
It's called conversation.
I know, but every morning we get into our magical elevator and we go up to the 11th floor, and it's just a reminder. Boom, 1111 conversations with Jen and Mao. Why 1111? It is the master number. It's the master of manifestation. It's a magical portal where we get to create magical moments and have magical conversations that transform and inspire us to just step out of whatever limiting story or limiting belief that we are feeding ourselves. And sometimes we don't even notice it. We think that that's just the way life is. Life sucks, or I feel like crap, and so I'm just going to stay there. But no, you actually have the power to pivot that and change it. And we are perfect examples of that, where we were freaking out, and then it's like, you know what? Nope. We're going to get in action and share and see how our community is doing, and let everyone know that they're not alone and we're all in this together. Right?
And there's some fantastic stuff that has come out of this.
Yes.
I love what Allison.
In the house.
Joaquin got
Hello.
Allison says, I've been healing, getting healthy, and losing.
I love
weight.
it,
I love
Allie.
it. It's exactly in the path that we've been on, and also business wise, in the not only
just
are
growing and learning,
because for 4 months the business was shut down. Mm-hmm. So we had to pivot, and we had been teaching, but it wasn't our.
Well, it was just a summer
full-time
thing.
It was a summer thing, right?
Summer, yes.
So we realized, oh my God, we need to get online, and we started building websites and building,
learning all this technology
right?
to be inside of this virtual world. So.
And what we realized that was really, really important was within our classes, we were teaching mindset, but we've really focused a lot on the first portion of our classes on mindset. We do circle time, so where we get to share, and that's been really
it's
really
great.
Helpful for us.
Well,
students.
because we anchor ourselves and our students, and I feel that we anchor our community here together, knowing that, again, what is the thought of the day? What are we working towards? And to really listen to one another, because before this pandemic, everybody, the lifestyle is rush, 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 go, 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 the rat race. And people really don't listen to one another because they're just too in their head or too busy or preoccupied with what they're doing. But this is an opportunity to really listen to one another and really share, what's on your mind, what's in your heart. So,
and not to be afraid.
Okay, here we go.
New love. I have new love open for
go ahead.
For Glengarry.
All right, so
Glengarry,
go ahead. You read that one.
Glengarry Glen Ross. Card meaning a new chapter in your love life begins, whether it is with a new partner or rekindle love in a current relation or with yourself. Open your heart to a new infusion of divine love through a partner in your life. The angels are preparing you to be aware of new people entering your life, as a new mate may be unlike your previous partners. Be open to changes in your current relationships, and don't cling tightly to ideas of how you think relationships should be. This is a time of wondrous changes in your love life, and you're asked to trust God and your guardian angels to work things out for your highest good. Changes in your love life will only be painful if you are rigid in your thoughts or behaviors. I'm going to read that again for everybody. Changes in your love life will only be painful in your rigid ways in your thoughts or behaviors. If you flow with the current of love, you'll find that old parts of your love life wash away. They are rapidly replaced by new aspects that will delight you. Current relationships may end, or they may act as a transition into a new phase of passion, renewed love, or a new partner may enter your life, inspiring great happenings for you both.
Exactly. So
Amen.
there you have it, Glenn.
Glenn.
Keep an open mind, an open heart, an open possibility, and see the signs. All right. And then
New location. As you can see, we're in a new location right now. We
pivoted.
I had to put myself on tape this morning.
You got to.
I got to.
You
Yes.
got to.
What did I say?
I had to. You got to, baby.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I had to, and it was the privilege of my life, because I love putting myself self-taping our auditions right now. We've learned so much about self-taping and how to get it done. So we had to turn, because I needed more room for this audition, because they wanted the whole body and they wanted movement. So we changed it and we kept it where it was for today.
Yes. I'm going to peek back there to see if I have my glasses back there. Oh, yes. Found them.
Peekaboo.
Aquí están.
It's so nice to have my contact lenses on.
Yes. I actually like these glasses. They're super cute.
They're cute.
They make
and
me
you look
feel
very
super
cute.
smart. Okay, here we go. New location. Thank you.
You're
Gracias.
very
Mis nuevos lentes. ¿Te gustan, mami? All right. New location. A change of venue is coming your way. Most likely you are moving to a new residence. However, this card could also mean that you're changing the location of your employment. The fairies are very much in touch with geographical changes. They sense that your energy is drawing you to a new location, and this card signifies that it's time to consider that change. Write a list of features you desire in your new home and ask the fairies to help you find and acquire your new residence. This card could also mean that your place of employment is changing. You could be on the cusp of finding a new job, or your current employer may transfer you to a new location or promote you to a different office. Regardless of the type of new location, trust that this is a change for the better that will bring great improvements into your life. Boom. And I now live and work in a safe, comfortable, spacious environment in a wonderful location. Amen to that. It's funny. My sister and
brother-in-law are here working out,
and they're actually looking for a new place. And so this is for the whole energy, and it's so pretty.
And what I love is that also through this pandemic, I used to go to LA Fitness or Family or the 24-hour fitness, but again we had to pivot, so we had to figure it out. And I've been buying equipment for the past
6 months.
6 months, and now it feels like
we have a
it's
gym.
complete. We have a gym. I might never have to go back to the gym again.
Yay!
Now I got my gym here.
That makes me happy. All right. Allie says, had a profound conversation with one of my best friends last night, who I refer to as my sister, and I really felt there was a breakthrough for her. Unfortunately, I had to yell to stop her bad pattern. Sometimes you do.
Tough love.
Tough love. It's about a pattern interrupting, either with a yell, or with a booga, or with a joke, or with, just a
sometimes you got to call people on their shit.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. You got to call people on their shit.
Yeah.
Because I was listening this morning to this motivation, and they were talking.
On their
do you have a problem with maybe laziness? And I make me think. I go, I think people have all these justifications as why they're not doing things. And the reality is, call it as it is. You're lazy.
Well,
right?
I just
you
think,
can call it, or if people
that,
keep talking, it's the same conversation. I had a friend of same conversation all the time.
It's definitely a recurring conversation.
And at one point, you just got to go, bro. Do you know how many years I've been hearing the same conversation?
Because it's a recurring conversation. It's a story. It's a limiting belief.
And you have a choice to change that story.
You got to be aware of it. And a lot of people are not aware of it. A lot of people aren't doing the inner work.
Change your conversation.
So if there's something that continuously bugs you, and you can, check in with yourself and see if you're not taking action, there's something stopping you. Some kind of fear, either fear of judgment or fear of success, fear of just the procrastination. If you're procrastinating on something, go deeper. And there's a fear there that you're covering it with procrastination. Okay. All right. It had to be stew. Wonderful stew. I'm a
guy.
Hello, beautiful. All right. Let's do determination.
This morning we were taking Master University, the course with Tony Robbins, and was really into one of the things that the coaching was talking about is you get to be the voice, you get to make the decision, you get to call the shots.
Yes, you are in charge.
You got to stop blaming other people for you not taking charge of your life. It is your
responsibility,
life, right? For example, working out. Why aren't you working out? That's your responsibility. Work out. And this person said, well, I need company. Like, well, that's an excuse. Just say you're going to work out by yourself and empower yourself.
With yourself.
Have new love.
With yourself.
New love with yourself. And keep the integrity to yourself and say, I am going to learn how to work out by myself.
Exactly. And also, when you don't keep your word to yourself, which is you're out of integrity with yourself, you can get in integrity with yourself immediately by forgiving yourself and not making yourself wrong and not beating yourself up. And so that is also a practice, and being aware of those voices that come in. See, you couldn't do it. See, there you are again, falling off the wagon, whatever it is. And that's for anything in life, right? So it's about having really, self-love, compassion, and understanding with yourself. Okay. So let's go to determination. And then if you have any questions,
any thoughts? It is Truth Tuesday. We're giving you the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, ladies and gentlemen.
The determination to win is the true revolutionary spirit. It is the fundamental spirit of faith. Some people may be destined to fight while filled with a sense of isolation and loneliness. Some may strive in tears, confronting bitter challenges. But the vital thing is that we fight through to the very last step of the journey. That is the secret to a noble life, crowned in glory and triumphant.
Boom.
Yes.
I love this little book. I love the word.
The thing is a great resolve to attain the way.
That's it. Determination, ladies and gentlemen.
La determinación para seguir. Uno tiene que seguir, no importa si un día pues no hiciste ejercicio, pues empieza el próximo día. No te preocupes si tienes un problema. Dáselo a los ángeles, dáselo a Dios. Haz tu meditación, haz tu afirmación. Eres la voz. Y ese poder que tienes, lo tienes que practicar todos los días. Right?
Yes, as Mr. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi talk about momentum,
creating the momentum.
Create your momentum. Get result oriented. Get determined.
Very right on. Absolutely. And it's focusing on the end result, what you want, where you're going. And what was really interesting? I went out for my walk yesterday and today, and it's been super overcast in the morning, so it's a little bit of that chilly chill. And it was great. But I realized, I'm like, okay, what am I focusing on? Because I'll start walking, and then when I really want to do the walk, like a determined walk, I got to focus straight. But then I'll find myself going, oh, that's a pretty car. Oh, look at that house. Oh, look at the beautiful roses. And then I'll stop and smell the roses. And then I caught myself yesterday. I'm like, this is what you do in your life. This is what you do. Oh my God, you're doing it as you're walking. This is a trip.
That's funny.
This is a total trip.
That is so funny.
And so then I'm like, that is exactly what has been bogging me down, because I'm like, oh, I'll start here. And then I'm like, oh, I got to do this. And then I got to do that. And then I'm like, then I got like 3-4 projects going, and I haven't completed one. But this was really awesome, because it was the awareness of going, look at me, just looking around. Oh, look at the little hummingbird, and then in the meantime, my heart is not getting up to like, to the beat, so that to the fat burning, speed or whatever, however you say it. And so what I did was, okay, focus. And I focused on one point ahead of me. And I actually saw a person ahead of me, like maybe 3 blocks ahead, with a white shirt. And I go, just focus on the white shirt, and you are going to get to that white shirt, and you're going to get to that person, and just focus and walk. Don't look anywhere. Just walk. And all I did was focus on that person ahead. And I can't tell you, it was amazing. All of a sudden, my concentration just got so spot on, so laser focused, so determined. I felt my determination getting higher and higher and higher. And I felt my form, my walking just getting stronger. And it was so incredible, because I almost reached the person, but I didn't want to go that far. So I just turned around. I pivoted, and I go, okay, now my next focus is that stop sign like 3 blocks away. And I just like kept looking at the stop sign, and I practiced that. And I did that yesterday, and it felt so amazing that all I did yesterday was, when I started to do something, I completed it. And that is what I'm going to focus on today, is to really concentrate and focus on the task at hand, because I personally get super distracted, and it's just my nature. I'm a double Libra. It's like, I'm all air. And so today I did the same thing, and it just has felt so great. And I feel really determined, and I feel very present. That makes me feel present. So I share it because
it's funny, but I love it. I love that you noticed that you noticed it.
Of course.
That's great.
And that's something that you've always told me, right? And that's what you have that I don't, which is like, once he starts something, he needs to complete it. And that's why we're such a great balance. But yeah, that was really awesome yesterday, because I'm like, I notice it. Look.
But it's interesting how we pick up on each other's things and energies, because last night I had worked out the day before. So usually if I worked out the day before, I'm easier on the next day. I was fried by the time.
And I worked out.
The time 8 o'clock came around, I was fried. Now, there are days where I'm fried. Well, I'll push through. Last night I thought, no, I need to rest. And then today I know for sure I have to work out. But I love that I was in the room, and I could hear her. She was at it, man. She was working. I was so proud of her, because usually I know that in the past, Jennifer also likes group environments
I prefer that. Yeah.
She prefers. So, but she was doing it yesterday alone and getting through the workout. And I loved it. And I loved it. On the other hand, I love working out alone. I get into the Zen place of listening to music, and I'll just go for about an hour and a half, and enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely learned to enjoy that. Ali says, that's how I chant to the Gohans, and every morning and evening, completely focused. Yep, absolutely. And that's exactly what chanting gives you. It's that focus on that, spiritual mirror. It's pretty awesome. So, all right. So speaking of that, let's close our eyes and do our daily focus meditation. Vamos a cerrar los ojos y enfocarnos. en lo que queremos. Focus on your gratitude. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for right now? ¿A quién quiere dar? ¿Quién quiere la gratitud? Vamos a enfocarnos en gratitud. ¿A quién le quieren dar gracias? Llenen su corazón de amor. Get in touch with your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember to breathe. Sometimes we just hold our breath and we don't even realize that. Really be grateful for your heart and for the ability to breathe. Respirar profundo. Sonrían, smile. Remember, when you're not feeling it inside, just smile. And that alone will give you that push, that jump start to change your state, to transform your state into a higher vibration. Just smiling. Even if you don't feel it, just smile. You're alive. God gave you another day of life to create the life you want. Now, with a heart full of love and gratitude, we have the capability of letting go, of forgiving, letting go of the past that doesn't serve you anymore, of forgiving those that have hurt you, forgiving yourself. Really just melt that away, let it go, release it to Archangel Michael. Ahora que tenemos el corazón lleno de amor, de gratitud, tenemos la capacidad de perdonar y dejar ir el pasado, dejar ir y perdonar a todas esas personas que nos han dañado, dejar ir las historias que no nos ayudan. Entrégaselo todo a Dios, todo al arcángel Miguel. Dejar ir todo lo que no nos sirve. Respirar profundo. Take a deep breath. And now celebrate. A celebrar. Celebrate that goal, that dream, that win that you had today, yesterday in your life. Remember the moment that you accomplished something and you were so proud of yourself. Bring that moment alive. Keep it alive and stack every other moment that you've had a win. Stack them together and remind yourself that you are a winner. Take a deep breath. Hold that in. Celebrate it. Smile about it. Relive those wonderful moments. A celebrar esos momentos de felicidad en tu vida. Vivirlos de nuevo en tu mente, en tu corazón. Y celebrar esa meta, ese sueño que ya se te hizo realidad. Siéntelo, feel it. How are you going to feel? How are you going to celebrate right now? Do it right now as if it's already here. Yes. All right. Let's get up and celebrate. A celebrar. Celebrate. Dance to the music. Celebrate.
Dance to the music. Yeah.
Check it.
So, Anchor family, we are doing the happy congratulations, but we have a party going on. So, in case you want to get up, actually,
get up. That's right.
And change your state.
But if you're driving, you can actually stop the car and go. Check it. All right, blast your music and celebrate life.
Here we go.
I am Naomi Torres in the house.
¿Qué pasó?
All right. And everyone that's listening, vote for Naomi Torres. She is running in this election. Put it on the comment if you're still there, Naomi. Put on the comment box what district. I know it's West Hollywood. I didn't see you in our ballot, but the West Hollywood people, if you see Naomi Torres, she is
that's right.
Latina.
We voted.
Yeah, we did. We got to put our little stickers and take pictures.
There you go. So I'm going to read
do it
this
tomorrow so we can have our little voting thing.
Change your conversations, change your life. Since we're talking about determination, taking action, momentum, get result oriented. It says, motivate me, please.
Yes.
Your goals are your greatest motivating factor. Your commitment and persistence in your daily actions produce results. With your goals, write down, you can begin to compare them to your conversations each day. Ask, does this conversation support me in achieving my goals? Reading goals out loud is a conversation you have with yourself, which in turn creates a bigger box in which you live. Looking at your treasure map and touching a picture while laughing is another conversation with yourself. Mm-hmm. Writing goals on a paper is also a conversation.
Yep.
Conversations change your life. Be sure your conversations regarding your goals create bigger boxes.
Yes. And very important to keep hydrated. Very important. Sometimes we're not feeling well, or we're feeling a little weak or whatever. It might be that you're dehydrated. Like, really carry a bottle of water with you and make sure that you are drinking water. Hay que hidratarse, a tomar agua. A veces uno se siente mal y es porque no ha tomado agua. Entonces, a tomar agua.
But also, my sister-in-law this morning, in the first 20 minutes, she started working out. She goes, oh my God, I feel so much better. She works as a nurse. Mm-hmm. You know, she needs to release in other ways.
Yeah.
And she said, oh my God, I feel so much better.
Absolutely.
Of course. Not only is she drinking water, but she's exercising and doing a workout with her husband. Exactly. They're there together as a team.
It's so beautiful,
creating
to see.
a life together.
Right.
So
okay, I'm going to show our Instagram family. Say hello.
It's very
yay!
You know, that's taking commitment. That's deciding.
Yes.
And what are we going to do with our teamwork? You know, it's awesome. It's awesome.
And an applause for our frontliners. We love you. All righty. Okay, great. So, yes, we, our daughter is using our computer. So our Facebook family, if we didn't see you, we love you. If you've written comments, I will go back and see. If we have
for some reason now Facebook, it doesn't even show up. It's
not showing up there. So
any comments. So,
but again, we love you. We appreciate you. And tomorrow we are going to have a special guest. It's a surprise. We won't tell you, but we'll have a special guest who he's also a he's a spiritual brother. He's an actor, producer, and he's
all
also on this
amazing
self-development journey. And we're very, very excited to welcome him tomorrow. And also on Thursday, we're going to have a couple of guests for Theatrical Thursday. So we're very excited.
We like it.
And then next Monday, our friend from New Jersey is also going to be coming back. And that's on Monday. So
my shooting star 11, how are you?
I love that. My shooting star 11. That's awesome. I love that name. Los amo, los extraño. Yo también, mami. Ahorita te llamo. Bella mi reina.
We love
pues
you
estaremos
guys.
mañana puntual.
We
Yes.
appreciate
Estamos
you.
aquí. I love you.
We will see you.
And
Mañana Wisdom
we
Wednesday.
are here for each other. Have an awesome day.
Adios, Anchor family. We shall see you all mañana.
Yes.
Adios.
Ciao.